Hey ladies, welcome to the very first edition of SoloMasterminds this week. Alright, so if you don't already know this, my name is Lynette Chandler and I'm one of the co-founders and community leaders here in SoloMasterminds. And are you surprised to receive this email today? And in particularly receive it in a video format? Well, I suppose you would be, especially if you have been in here for a little while. You know, Solo Masterminds, or actually my masterminds before that, has been in existence since 2004. That's what, 7 years? Wow. And we never really did a weekly roundup email. And every week there's just so much going on. Some weeks are a little quieter, but some weeks like now, things are just going pretty quickly. And I don't know why. Perhaps it's because it's the end of August and we've got kids going back to school. I know my kids are going back next week. So, the pace is, or maybe what we're thinking is, hey, it's time to get back to work as well and focus on our business and achieve all the goals that we set to achieve at the beginning of the year. So, we'll go through the forum highlights in a minute here, but let me just explain a little bit about Solo Masterminds this week. Earlier on, I talked about how we never really did a roundup email, and I am also part of a membership in another community, and they do this. Of course, they have people in the office, so they actually gather 2 or 3 of their staff and they do this very crazy, very silly email. Now, I'm not quite like that. I had to get ready, I had to put on some lipstick, I had to get dressed and all that kind of thing. And some days I can be a little bit more casual, but they do this once every week, and it's not a perfect thing, but they tell us that the community really likes it, and they actually encourage us because they actually teach us how to build community and so on, to try it, to do a weekly email to keep everybody in touch and all that stuff, and as well on top of that to reach out a little bit more using video inside the email, or rather attached to the video. So hey, why not? And I decided to get dressed a little bit more this week because this is the first time, but hey, look at me right now. It's not going to be perfect, okay? I'm just warning you right now. It's not anything rehearsed, trust me. I did not rehearse this, so I may stumble, I may stutter, so please forgive me. Hopefully I'll get better over time, and if I do, you are helping me do that, okay? So what's going to be in Solo Masterminds this week? Well, when I pitched Kelly my idea, I thought, well, basically a few things, highlight forum details and what's going on in the community leaders' businesses. I'm talking about Kelly, myself, and Lexi Rodrigo, I mean. And, we also introduced a few things that I thought, that we thought should be in this update. So here we go. One of the first things I want to do is welcome new members. Now, today we do have, this week, see what I mean by stumbling, and hey, I'm sorry, but you're just going to have to bear with me. But this week, we have a new member. Her name is Rachel. So welcome, Rachel. Hi. And ladies, please go to forum and give her a shout out. Tell her welcome. Give her kudos for coming with us, and do whatever input that you can give her. I'm sure she'll be happy for it. Okay, the other thing is also we introduced something called featured member, and Kelly already posted this up early this week, and this week's featured member is Cindy Bedora. I hope I pronounced that properly, Cindy. If not, excuse me, I'm sorry. All right, so shout out to you guys. Well done for being here, and Cindy, congratulations for making the featured member. So let me go through what I have here in the forum highlights. Now, one of the first things I do want to bring up in the forum was Christy was posting about using video and email. And she did an update post today itself and said, hey, you know what? I did it. I put myself in a video and sent it out to people and I survived. Well, and then she asked how you are using video. Oh, well, you know, my videos are usually training, screen captures. I rarely appear like this. I do have one or two videos that I put on YouTube, but not very many with me talking here. But hey, if I'm going to continue doing solo masterminds this week, hopefully I'll get better at it. And there's your answer, Christy. So ladies, go answer her, see what she's doing, see what we're doing, see if it can fit for your business. All right, the other thing is Kelly is looking for experts to interview because she wants to pump up her mom's talk network. So do get in touch with Kelly. Look it up in the forums. Oh, here's a good one. In the forums this week was something about content theft. Somebody had ripped off Christy Ramel's article in full, word for word. So she asked what to do about it, and I also linked to a blog post that I did about reporting any of these people to Google. So you might want to check that out. And here's the new thing in the forum. We have a new thread called mobile marketing. Now, this may probably be a really quiet forum to begin with, but I am doing a little bit more here. It's a lot of things tied to local. So if you are doing mobile marketing, do come and share. Tell us what you're doing. Share with us your success or any trials and failures, or you know, this is what we're all here about. We're all here for. We're a mastermind group, right? So do share your results, what works, what doesn't work, and so on and forth. And if you did not go into the forums at all this week, you'll be surprised to know that, hey, we've got new forum colors. Well, that's because, as you know, our logo has changed. Our logo colors have changed completely, and there you go. We talked about how we want to improve. I mean, Kelly asked last week how we want to improve, and somebody mentioned about the pink. So hey, I decided to go ahead and do the forum colors. So check that out when you log in and let us know how you like it. Okay, here's a good one, a good thread inside the forum, and that's called Fall Goals. Do come and share with us what your fall goals are. Oh, here's the other thing. A couple of weeks ago, Kelly talked about how it's tough for her because she wants to upgrade her prices for fishnets so that she, you know, it's prices are kind of like gatekeepers. The higher you go, you kind of filter out some of the ones who are wishy-washy, you know, that kind of thing. So the higher your prices, sometimes it brings you a different caliber of clients. But in doing so, she also felt that she left behind some of her mom customers who she really, really has a heart for. So she wasn't quite sure at that time what to do, but she did post an update in the forum this week. So do check that thread out. And last but not least, there is a SMM, well, actually, yeah, that's right. See, I'm sorry about all this. SMMO, and that's a SoloMasterminds offer. And Kelly has given us a special deal for anybody who wants to join up for a WP Live Support. Now, WP Live Support is a joint venture between Kelly and myself. It is actually a rebrand of WordPress orientation that she had before, but we're going to really pump it up and change things around. And I have a little puppy whining here. Hey, it all works, and I hope that, you see, I don't have it all together. This is real. Okay, so now what's going on with our community leaders? As you know, Kelly, I don't know whether you've noticed, but she's been so super busy. She's been rebranding, she's interviewing people, she's refreshing stuff. You check out her Freshnets, it's totally new. You check out her sites, they're all brand new. It's really nice, fresh, clean look to it. She's pumping up Nonstop Network, so she's really getting work out there. So, and what we can learn from this is get going. Don't wait till it's perfect. There's no perfect time. If you need something done, get it done now. The other thing is, Lexi also wanted me to point out to you an excellent blog post that she did this week called How to Bring New Eyes on Old Blog Posts. I enjoy Lexi's posts a lot, not only because of the content inside each post, but you can tell she's a copywriter. Her titles are excellent. I mean, How to Bring New Eyes on Old Blog Posts. I would never have thought about that. And, that's one of the reasons I follow her, because I scan her blog titles, and you should too. Not only should you just take her blog posts as swipe files, sorry, but you're a great example, and we can learn a lot from you. But also, check out her posts. Check out her blog. Lots of good information, and she really has good community going on, really. Myself, I've been really, really busy too. I've been updating our tech-based marketing homepage. I did some subtle changes on tech-based training, graphics, and so on and forth. So you visit one of these two sites, you see subtle differences. And, change isn't necessarily about throwing the baby out with the bathwater. You need to change, but you don't necessarily have to change every single thing. Sometimes refreshing things or just updating one or two things can be, people notice that. People may not immediately catch the difference, but it's kind of like getting a new haircut. There's something different about you. I like that, that kind of thing. And I've also been working really, really hard on MobiPro plugin. If you don't know, MobiPro is a plugin for WordPress that helps you make mobile websites. There we go on a mobile thing again. But what's the difference is you can go to techbasedplugins.com. Yes, it will be a brand new line, and check out the plugin right there. I really like it, and that's one of my goals, to use all these plugins on all my sites. And the nice thing about this plugin is that you can actually use your existing theme. You don't have to change themes. That's the problem with mobile themes or other mobile plugins that I use. You either have to upload this huge theme and take up so much, I'm a stickler, sorry. I don't like storing a lot of stuff on my website. Even if I do have a lot of storage space, I just don't like it. And the other thing is, a lot of times the mobile themes are, hey, you know what, you can only use it with one site. What if I want to make my existing site also mobile? I don't want to necessarily support and maintain two different sites. And that's the problem with some of the themes that I found. If you install that theme, then that's the only thing you can put on it. I can't put other things on it because you can only have one theme at a time. So, hey, there you go. I'm sorry this kind of went past time limit. I don't have a time frame. I go do whatever it takes so that we can get all the news out. And this is a pretty long list this time, also because I had to explain to you what we're doing, what's going on, why we're doing this, and on top of that, we do have a lot of good threads in the forum. So do log into your account, come into our forum, chat with us, talk to us. What do you want to do? Share with us your successes. And, if you're having trouble getting hung up on something, do post it in the forums and see. I'm sure somebody will respond to you. Thank you so much for your attention. Checking out.